Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to the weekly spirit reading from July 12th to the 19th. So I can't believe we're here already. So there was a lot coming through about purging, releasing, arranging, rearranging. So this is all really a process. So you can feel that you're right within divine timing if you feel that you are rearranging things, purging things, releasing things. It's clearing the way for what we're going to be working on and working out going forward. So that was definitely coming through, and also to dissipate the nerves, do whatever you can to enjoy, be calm, relax, and everything else, and rest assured and faith and trust that everything is being arranged and rearranged. And feel free, if you feel very comfortable purging or releasing or arranging or rearranging something, then do it. And if you're not quite sure, like if it doesn't feel divine timing quite yet, don't hold on to the thought or the inspiration and then move when it feels more clear to you or more in divine timing pocket. There's something about that, about being in the pocket. So you could get really inspired right now, really, to like cleanse out, almost like spring cleaning of people, situations, things in your material, in your physical, all of that, clearing the way for what's next to come, where you're going to be pouring your time, focus, energy. It doesn't have to be completely clear. You don't have to know A to Z, but if it's very clear for you to do A to B, they're guiding, saying, yeah, do A to B, and then the next step will be more clear. So that also helps with nerves or getting too far ahead of yourself. But this definitely is a purge, release, and also then a lot is being worked out, and a lot is even being worked out in our minds. I feel like we have a lot going on in our minds, even if we're not doing so much in the physical. There's a lot we're figuring out in our minds, and they're kind of like relaxing that a little bit. So I already feel my shoulders go down a lot, because there's a lot going on behind the scenes to arrange and rearrange. And sometimes we get these impulses, and it's not necessarily for us to act on it today. There's things for us to do that paves the way to put that in action a little farther down the road. So that's what I always feel when they say don't get nervous or anxiety. You're right within divine timing. Nothing has to go poof today. But then on the other hand, if you feel inspired to purge, to release, to clear out, clean up, that kind of thing, it's all paving the way for what you're going to be working on and working through. So there's a lot of arranging, rearranging, purging, releasing, and on top of that, relaxing in the process. So let's get into it. We're going to tap into the Archangels, the 12th to the 19th. We're going to tap into the energy, 12th to the 19th. What is the goddess guidance? What can we surrender and possibly make it easier? We're going to get messages from heaven. Well, I picked up 2. There's a lot of signs, symbols, messages, and love and support and backing from loved ones passed on, especially, and your spirit guides. You could feel that when you're feeling nervous or anxiety or whatever, something will come in your eyesight or ear sight to give you some kind of peace. Just even this morning, I looked over and I saw a coin. Anything, you don't even have to explain it to someone else, but it's a recurring message. They're really coming through with love, support, backing in ways that you can receive it. And then we're going to end it with guardian angels. So let's tap into the 12th to the 19th. For all who may find my videos, tapping into our energy. This is the overall, so we go higher here, tapping into what the archangels would like to say for the overall journey, for our mind, body, spirit. They know better than me who's going to find the video. Listen to your own intuition also. 12th to the 19th, tapping into the archangels for the journey. 12th to the 19th for the journey, for our mind, body, spirit. And it's interesting also because our feelings about things can fluctuate, and sometimes we're going back and forth, arranging, rearranging, thinking what should I go here, should I go there, and there are also no rush with that also. You can wait until it's clear. Use this time to purge a little bit, release a little bit, and wait until it's clear, because there are a lot of things that are being arranged and rearranged, and you can almost feel that going on in the background. So it can be a little unnerving, because you're like, okay, what piece do I play in that? And they're saying, you know, just wait until it's clear and then you can make your move. So even if you're picking up on that energy, it's because you're picking up on that energy. There is a lot going on that's being arranged and rearranged. And they want us to be flexible is the recurring message. Being flexible and open and clear, but definitely being flexible. Okay, so let's see. Archangels, and they're shuffling really weird. Archangels, 12th to the 19th. We'll do one more. Flexible and open. Willing, not resistant. Going with the flow. Okay, let's see. 12th to the 19th. What are the Archangel messages for mind, body, spirit for the journey? 12th to the 19th, what would you like them to know? Oh, right in my hands. We're getting the Knight of Raphael. So we are supposed to ride our hearts, basically. This is committed romantic relationships, being swept off your feet, situations or topics that make your heart flutter. So there are definitely things to move on. You could be moving on things that are really close to your heart at this time, really enjoyable things going on. Relationships could be taking off in a really wonderful way. But this, when I see this card, it's like we're riding on our hearts, right? So they want us to ride our hearts in July is what I'm getting of the overall. There could be events and things happening that literally lift your spirit, lift your heart, you know, being swept off your feet. People could really be doing wonderful, kind things. You could be involved with really uplifting things. Your relationships are going really well. But there are definitely, you're riding into situations that you love, that are giving you great joy, that are giving you upliftment in spirit. And you're also charging in that direction where you want to be going for things that are really aligned to your heart at this time, that are positive, that are uplifting. You want to be surrounded by people like that. So that's all coming in and you're charging into that. And we have the wheel. So here we have the Wheel of Fortune saying there are new beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. So we're definitely charging on in there when the wheel is changing. Like they said, it's a restart, jump start, and here are new beginnings. End of delays, change in direction that offers happiness. So they're saying there's going to be a lot of things. We're charging forward on these good relationships, wonderful things to do, things that uplift our spirit, that are aligned to our heart, and the wheel is turning. So this is what we've been hoping for. Like they said, a lot's being arranged, rearranged, and you can sense that it's the wheel turning. So it's a new beginning. We're ready for it, riding our hearts down in there, aligned to our hearts, going for those kind of uplifting, happy circumstances. We can feel this happening in the background, is what they were saying, like that wheel is changing. New beginnings, end of delays, change in direction that offers happiness. So we're definitely charging in there, and we're feeling that. But that's called, there's a lot being arranged, rearranged, purging, releasing. It's end of delays for happiness. Yes. And so here we have the Moon and the Page of Ariel. So it makes me feel like we're not quite sure. Things are coming in, opportunities are coming in, but the Moon, it makes me feel like it's not fully illuminated. Like the wheel is turning, we're aligned to our heart, charging in there. There are new opportunities coming in here, but here it's like we're not quite sure. There's everything I was saying in the beginning, that things are not brightly illuminated, these new opportunities yet. There's excellent opportunities that are going to be offered to you. It's time to get to work, but it came out with the Moon, where the opportunity is to improve your plans. So listen to your intuition for accurate guidance, face your fears, and grow stronger. So this is the wheel is bringing in new opportunities, and this is the arrangements, the new arrangements that is coming in here, and it is to make things better, and it's to actually improve your life and those around you, but it may not be fully illuminated. So there's a lot of like digging deep and analyzing, and in the background listening to your intuition. when these new opportunities come in. It's time to get to work, the opportunities to improve your plans. But listen to your intuition for accurate guidance. There's a lot, face your fears and grow stronger. Don't get nervous or anxiety. What you're feeling, what I feel is that we feel a lot's going on. Like we feel this wheel turning, we feel the new beginnings, the shift, happiness coming in and bringing in new opportunities. But this moon is the one that I feel is really going in deep in the, and I feel in my mind going back and forth, analyzing, like she's looking at these opportunities and being like, okay, when do I do this? How do I go about this? How can I make this better? What should I do? You know, it's all of that going on. So I want to pull more cards about that, because that's what I'm picking up, that we have a lot of new opportunities coming in here, but then we're going in deep to figure out what's the best way to do it. How do I go about it? Is this really the opportunity? You know, it's a lot of changes and we're figuring this all out. So we're getting 2 more cards to clarify. Yeah, perspective. We need that higher perspective. This is pause for reflection. There's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. So there's definitely, do you see what this is? The arrangement, rearrangement. So what I'm saying is here, there's a better way to do things. There's a better way to bring in more fulfillment. There's a better way to work these new opportunities, better way to work things. Like these new opportunities and get to work, they're asking us to pause for reflection. So that's what I mean. A lot's going on in our minds, or going back and forth to get a higher perspective. We can pause for a minute until we do, because there's a better way. There's literally a better way to do things that we're going to be figuring out. And here it comes, 3 of Ariel, which is working together collaboratively. Do what you love, atomic, great personal growth in your career, artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. There's going to be a lot of things. Look at the 3 major arcanas. So it's definitely us going deeper within and getting a clearer perspective that there's a better way to do things, a better way to approach new opportunities, a better way to work together. Like they said, this great purge, great release leads to greater uniting, and we're co-creating. So this, you're co-creating with people in the physical and also with divine, but this is like the new major arcana, where do more of what you love, pour yourself into things. This is a great time for expansion in your personal projects, your work, especially with new opportunities that are coming in. But these 3 major arcanas are telling me that through this new winds of change, you know, new beginnings, new opportunities, new things to work on, and you want it more aligned to your heart, we're definitely going within, like trusting our intuition so much more. It's more of our higher self. We're bringing into things what feels right, what's the best way to do things, and does it feel like the right time? Sometimes there's a better way. Pause for reflection. Dare to be different. Sometimes we have to garner our strength, our uniqueness, our power, our stamina. So we need to relax and de-stress to gain that. Then other times we need to pause to reflect, to get the proper perspective of how am I going to approach this? How am I going to tackle this in this new beginning? So that is what they're talking about, arrangements, rearrangements, how to make the most of it, how to collaborate in the best way. But this is going to be a lot that we're going to be working through, arranging, rearranging, and working through is how they began, and this is what it is. And it's more aligned to our heart. The wheel is definitely changing, new beginnings. And but it's really still aligned to your deep insight and your higher perspective. Dare to be different is leaping out, and there's a better way. So the downtime can't be undervaluated. If you take time to get a greater perspective or align more to yourself, you realize these are new beginnings. So what are the true new opportunities, and how do you want to work on them, and how do you want to work with others as well? So there's going to be great success with projects, work projects, and everything else, but this is much more aligned to your heart. This is with a higher perspective. This is, you know, going forward, the wheel is changing. We all know that. The wheel is changing, new things, new opportunities, working together is coming in. Let's get the energy of the 12th to the 19th. This could be great for new projects, collaborations, getting a higher, better perspective on things. Like I said, things are getting arranged, rearranged. Yeah, the first thing that came out was the hostilities, which, wow, things were not making it easy with these opportunities at all. And we have appreciation. Wow, so I'm feeling like there was a lot of hostile, toxic, negative in the environment that we are walking away and freeing ourselves from for new appreciation. And that's the perspective, like where this is so difficult to put into words. So intuitively what I'm getting is in the midst of this wheel turning, with the wheel turning, we're leaving these hostilities that were in our path for these projects and work and success. We're walking away from them, doing what I can, like they said, freedom inside and out. So we're getting a better perspective on what is actually bringing this new collaborative energy in. Some people are just of this hostile energy that's not going to be bringing it to fruition. So that's part of the great purge release, whether inside and out, it's the hostilities are going. So things that stood in your path of the wheel turning, like a cog in the wheel, and also what took away from your appreciation, quite literally. Like, what are you blooming? How do you look at yourself? This is all about self-appreciation and appreciating everything that's blooming in your life, and it's walking away from the hostilities that you may have been facing in certain situations. Like I said, we're getting a higher perspective, we're going deep in a higher perspective. There's definitely a better way to work things through, work things out, collaborating better with others, working on other opportunities that are more aligned to your heart. And that's the Wheel of Fortune, end of delays, new beginnings. So what is it really? Walking away from hostilities and going more into full appreciation of yourself. What are you blooming? That kind of thing. So again, this is a lot that's being worked out inside and out, I would say. It's being worked out inside and out. For these new opportunities and for being successful in the projects and where you're applying your time, effort, energy. There could be definitely this walking away as part of that great purge and release, inside and out of this hostile energy. And it could be anything that just distracts from your appreciation in all forms. So that's the end of delays. It's going deep, getting a perspective. You're right within divine timing if you need to pause for walking away from anything of this. And then it's definitely seizing opportunities and working well in a collaborative manner, and that is the energy to be in. So it's going into more full appreciation of material and the physical, what makes more sense to you inside and out. It's that. And so we're really purging and releasing this energy. I don't know how else to say it. So that's the change of the wheel. That's the greater perspective. That's aligned to our inner feelings of the moon intuitively. And then we're going and seizing new opportunities and working them in a collaborative way that makes more sense, S-C-N-S-E, and sense, C-E-N-T-S. Because what serves you and grows here for you also grows for everyone else. Like they always say that. It's, yeah, I mean, where it serves you and others, whatever you're working on, wherever you're pouring your time, effort, attention, it's, we're all blooming something here. So it serves us all when we release and walk away from this hostile energy. It's an ongoing process. It's not just this week. It's really deep what's going on. And this moon is asking us to go deep too, because there's a lot of things when you're seizing new opportunities, you want to work in a collaborative manner. What do you have to walk away from? Like what is not new opportunities and what's not collaborative in a true sense. Like for example, and I'll give you an example. I mean, in my work, this is not my work. When I have work, does it pay to stay with a very toxic customer or client, or do you walk away and then you grab other opportunities and work collaboratively with people that are more fruitful, more appreciative? It's those kind of things that fall under the umbrella of purge and release. That's the deep insight and perspective, especially with the change of the wheel and new beginnings. Like, what do you want to bring into this new beginning? You want to walk away from this type of energy. It's not serving. It's not even necessary. You're finding it's almost like not even necessary. You'll find another way. And these two cards are all about finding another way. So where in your path did you face this energy? You can find another way. It's part of the new beginning. Yes, things are opening up. Definitely things are opening up. When you're talking about that sense, these are like interdimensional messages. But what I'm also getting with this, you're finding a better way to work it all. It's not just with a project or your work. It's a better way, you know, when facing hostility in your path, what's a way to walk away and stand in more appreciation for yourself and continue blooming and appreciating what you're trying to blossom here with genuine work, projects. It's finding a better way. You're co-creating with something higher. It doesn't depend on this individual standing in your path. It's a much higher perspective. It's like, okay, I'm doing it one way, and here's all these metaphorical people in my path. I'm not getting through. Where can you walk away and appreciate, show more appreciation for yourself and bloom elsewhere? These are new opportunities and blooming with supportive collaborators. So that is also part of the wheel changing. That's part of the great purge and release. It's the great arranging, rearranging. So you just keep charging on your heart. Your heart knows you're getting a higher perspective. You can work this out. You're going in deep intuitively. It's all for new opportunities and new collaborators, new appreciation. Let's see what they're getting. Like, don't be afraid to walk away. Don't be afraid. The High Priestess. Yes. Yes, you have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. This is your brilliancy that if you're not getting it in one avenue, you know, you stand in your appreciation, you take it elsewhere. You seize those new opportunities, you collaborate with others who view you as this. Like, you're bringing illumination, you're bringing, it's like shining a light on things. So it's like knowing your worth, your value, and then bringing it to situations and opportunities and collaborating with people who are on that wavelength, that are up there, especially with this wheel change. It's like, what are we not bringing forward with us anymore? Like, we're not going to bring these people in with our new chapters, our new opportunities, not when we have gone higher, not when we are being guided to stand in our worth and our value. Sorry, my voice is giving out. It's almost like a divine reckoning. I have to take a sip of something. It's almost like people have underestimated how strong and how resilient you are, that you can walk away to stand in your appreciation and bloom your abundance. It doesn't mean you had to do it on this path. That's what I'm getting the perspective. It's like, you're not insistent. These flowers you're planting had to be here where somebody's standing here. You're walking away and seizing opportunities, collaborating, and taking it elsewhere. You're the High Priestess. You're so tapped in. It's the moon, the wheel, the moon, the High Priestess. And it's this clearer, higher perspective that if you're connected to that, you're standing in your worth, you're walking away from what you need to. It's the great purge and release. It's like, you're not insistent on something working out or someone working out. It's a detachment here. It's a higher perspective here, trusting and knowing the wheel's turning, and you're going to new opportunities and true collaborative blossomings is what I want to say. So that's what they said. Like, don't be nervous, don't be scared. If you're walking away, if you're seeing this, it's irrelevant. It's all pointing you in the direction of true new opportunities and true collaborations that bloom this. That's the High Priestess, the High Priestess capabilities, the High Priestess superpowers to be all-knowing and brilliant, seeing from that higher perspective, and not so quite on the lower vibration. I know I'm going all over, but they give me things on multi-dimensional levels. So you're riding forth on your heart. The wheel is turning. You're going in deep and getting a different perspective. You're definitely going for new opportunities to collaborate with people where it's going to affect your abundance, and they appreciate you. You're starting to appreciate you and all that you're planting, but they're appreciating. That's what you want to welcome in this new chapter. You will definitely walk away from anything that is hostile, standing in your way. I mean, it's like you can leap over that as a divine High Priestess, because you almost see them coming. You're not depending on them. You're bringing the sun, you're bringing the knowledge, the divine, the wisdom, the stamina, the strength. You're backed, you have knowing, you're tapping in for a higher perspective. You know what to release and let go. You walk on, and you just stand tall. So this is what they're saying. It's a whole new chapter, new opportunities. Be very flexible. be very flexible, because there could be things that we definitely have to purge and release and walk away from to stand in greater appreciation, seize new opportunities, and collaborate with the right people. And it's this high priestess. And this high priestess has been coming up a lot that you already know. Like, so tap in. It's us claiming peace and going within and tapping into our own wisdom, our own knowledge, our own connection. Just like I said in the beginning, like I saw that dime. It's like bringing you back down. Like you're connected to it all, but also very grounded. You know, you're very practical, very rooted. It's and you're very supportive in the physical. As much as you're tapped in very high, there's something about being very supportive in the physical. And overall, it's going for more appreciation. And it's not just material and everything, but your insides. You want to see that your time, effort, attention, energy, what you're working on with collaborators makes sense and makes sense, that you're being appreciated, that yeah, I mean, and you're writing your heart. And so this is the next chapter. This is bringing fully more of all you are, which is a divine high priestess, into appreciating you and everything that you're planting. You want new opportunities, true collaborators, where it helps support the growth, and you'll walk away from anything that's not that. That's the wheel. So not only are things opening up, new opportunities coming in, it feels like a new chapter, but in this new chapter, we're leaving this and we're bringing in this in all forms. So anything, they kept on saying freedom inside and out. What helps you stand in this appreciation of yourself, honoring your time, your energy, your focus, your what you're working on, and who are the true collaborators that help you blossom what you want to blossom in your life, right? Those are the new opportunities, new collaborators. We're getting a new perspective, digging in deep and intuitively. And that's the wheel. So it is a lot that's coming through about this over and over again. And so the 12th to the 19th, it's not just limited to that week, but that's where we're coming from. And what to surrender? Surrender defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered, hear someone out, and then offer a clear, non-defensive response. We're supposed to be very clear with other people. Defensiveness means like you're not standing in your own full appreciation. If you're facing hostility, they can't even really rock you when you're in your fullness. You're just very clear, standing authentically here. You can calmly and clearly just answer them and not even be swayed. That's what I'm getting from this. It's the defensiveness means like you're not really rooted, right? It's like anything they say, it's like it could rock you. What's happening here is these people, they wield a sword, but in truth, they're not standing in your path at all. That's the divine high priestess that kind of trumps this. It's kind of like you can say what you want, have your opinions, you can, whatever. That's on you. I'm over here. I'm focusing on new opportunities and collaborations. I'm walking away from that. Like, this is not really landing anymore, is what I want to say. So you don't have to get defensive. It doesn't, you're seeing it's just a waste of your power and time and effort and energy anyway. Whenever you're defensive, the other person just digs in deeper anyway. It's not an empowered way. So you just listen, you hear someone out, you calmly, respectfully respond, and that's it. I mean, everyone's free to say what they want to say, and it has no, it's like you're not on the same level here. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. Listen, high priestess, wisdom. Here we're getting a lot of wisdom. Listen to your body's messages about, we've been getting this in every deck and different cards, but trust your body's messages about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you're energized and happy, move forward. They want us to be energized and happy moving forward. So when in this new cycle, when you're going forward, the people in the situations, you're the high priestess writing this, right? You want to be happy and energetic. If you're encountering people like this on your path that are affecting your energy, you know to walk away. It's as simple as that. That's the high priestess and the moon energy and the perspective that they're trying to give us. You keep running like this. You don't let anybody, look how illuminated he is. You're listening to your intuition and your body. Anytime you encounter something on your path, you feel physically drained, you feel uncomfortable, you feel, all that. That's a warning. Your body's telling you, you can turn around and detour and head off onto somewhere else. Walk this way. And you want to encounter people who are happy, who are energized, who are, on that wavelength, that frequency. And you even want to work with those people. Like, even when it comes to work, personal, all that. I mean, this is on all facets. You just want to keep it up and highly energized, moving forward. New appreciation. What are you creating? What are you blossoming with this wheel turning? What are you aligned to now for new opportunities and new true collaborators that are going to grow what you want in your physical life? Like, this could be your friends, your family, your work, your projects. Like they said, don't be afraid to purge and release what needs to go that doesn't help blossom your garden. You want to stay happy and energized. Listen to your body. We're so much more brilliant. We're so much more tapped in. Your body gives you messages. Your intuition gives you messages. We almost don't have the vocabulary for all your clairs that you get. You read energy. It's how many times have you felt somebody in personal work and you just know it's not going to pay off in any some way, whether it's material, emotional, whatever, but you hang in there at the end. No, it didn't. And you had to walk away, but it's like you could have walked away sooner. This is kind of like trusting our intuitive wisdom and our guidance and everything that supports us in making better decisions and choices of what are clear opportunities, who are the people to work with in all ways, shapes, and forms in our lives. It's definitely the wheel turning. It's a new perspective that we have, and we're brilliant. We're really tapped in, and you want to stay up, energized, happy, and what's on that path. And it's not being afraid of walking away from, what it was in the past that kept us from standing in our full appreciation. Appreciating ourselves and appreciating what we're blossoming in our lives. And if people are just like, it reminds me of a garden, like you're planting a garden, like say you are this flower and somebody comes along and is just like picking off your leaves or like pulling out your flower. It's like, hello, like this energy. We can walk away from that and stand in our beauty, our fullness, and what you're planting. That's happy, energetic. It's a new cycle in all ways, shapes, and forms. Like they said, we've been changed inside and out. So, yeah. And what I say about the mind, we're in our minds a lot. Surrender the obsessive thinking. If you're obsessing about a person or a situation, just turn the dilemma over to spirit, and doing so will help bring you clarity or even solve the problem. Like I said, there's something about divine timing. If you're going in your mind back and forth, arranging, rearranging, thinking, obsessing, thinking, hand it over. It will help you bring you clarity, help you heal the situation. Just hand it over. Stay in this upbeat, energetic state, and you don't have to know all the steps. It will be shown to you. There's a lot about that. Just release. If you're too much in your mind, hand it over and just bring in some more peace and calm and relaxation. Let's see what the messages from heaven are. There's something about staying happy and energetic and an appreciation of all that's around you and appreciation of you and seizing new opportunities and new collaborators. Like success with collaborating and working well and releasing everything else, because, yeah, look at this. We are easing the blockage versus holding you back. Go for it. It's the easing of blockages inside and out. The wheel is turning. The wheel is turning. Yeah, explore those new ventures. Move forward with confidence. We are with you. So explore. These are the new ventures. So explore them with confidence. You are the high priestess. We are with you. You're tapped in and right on in there with these new opportunities on what's going to grow. What do you want to grow in this new cycle with the wheel turning? So it's explore new ventures. Move forward with confidence. It's been a recurring message. Explore new ventures. Here are the new opportunities, and right on in there, be energetic and happy, full appreciation. We have 2 new cards. Wow. Make room for that happy ending. It's now within your grasp, and go out and plant new life seeds and sow for your future. Do you see that? Sow for your future. Like, appreciate yourself and what seeds you're planting. Here are the new opportunities. Stay energetic and happy. Stay tapped in. You're brilliant. You're like the sun shining on this, and they're shining on what you're planting. Explore those new ventures, new opportunities. So keep it moving. Keep it moving, happy, energetic, up for the new, and plant those seeds. Let's end it with guardian angel messages. Stand in your appreciation. They're appreciating you. This is a higher perspective, wheel turning moments that are coming out here above, up here. Wheel turning perspective, higher perspective. Go for the new. Plant those seeds. You have backing, inspiration. A wave of inspiration and a stream of beautiful ideas are about to enter your aura. It's important that you trust your intuition at this time. Pay attention to unusual thoughts that come to your mind and do not discount your imagination. Many wonderful ideas which have served humanity were initially scoffed at or ridiculed, and we, your guardian angels, will help you discover ways to apply your ideas and manifest new realities in your life. So this is a Make-A-Wish flower. Explore new ventures. Here's the new opportunities. Make room for happy endings. Sow your seeds. Inspiration. You're the high priestess. We had moon there and everything else. They are giving you inspiration, ideas, things to actually plant and do and work through. It could be very different. It could be that you're being used in a very unique way. Everybody's different with their talents and gifts. Don't be afraid to do it when you feel the time is right. That's what they're saying. They're giving you the inspiration. They're giving you actually the inspiration. So explore new ventures, move forward with confidence. We are with you. So when you move forward on those inspirations, know that they are with you. And clearly we're getting manifestation. So believe in yourself, trust your instincts, follow your heart, for in doing so, you shall manifest all your heart's desires. The life you have for so long aspired to create will soon manifest. So they're saying they're giving you the inspiration to manifest, to grow what you need to grow here. Literally plant and sow those seeds, your dreams. You're very tapped in. You have love and support. The blockages are being released inside and out. That's what I was talking about, the great purge and release. And don't be afraid to walk away from all that's not falling into that. That could be the perspective that we're also getting to move forward on new inspirations to manifest things. And so, yeah, so there's a lot of new things coming in here, a lot of new things. Explore new ventures, move forward with confidence, know they're with you. New, plant new life seeds, and she's standing there with a flower. So there's a lot of inspiration for new manifestations, a lot of love backing. The wheel is turned. You're getting higher perspective. This doesn't go poof overnight because there's perspective here. So there could be pause for greater perspective. What should stay? What should go? What do you want to move forward on? What keeps you happy, energetic? What keeps you moving forward with confidence, going forward? Blockages that have held us back inside and out, they call it more freedom inside and out, are being released. It's all for new opportunities and true collaborators. So it could be different. It could be really new. And to trust and have faith and not be nervous about it, because you have a tremendous love and backing, and they're actually giving you the inspiration to have this manifest. They're inspiring you to manifest this, to keep charging forward. So I wish you all the best in this week. It's not just for the week, but it's the energies we're tapping into and the momentum, and they're calling it a momentum. So ride like this in July, following your heart, what makes you happy, and anything that knocks you off of that vibration, they're urging us to walk away from and stand in this full appreciation. Believe in yourself, believe in what you're planting, that kind of thing. And you have love, backing, and support to continue to be in that realm of appreciation and appreciating, and keep planting those seeds and going for new things. I wish you the best. Take care. Bye-bye.